Kente Claus,
Ambassador of goodwill.
Kente Claus.
Kente Claus is here. Are y'all ready to say Kente Claus?
Kente Claus.
Are y'all ready to see Kente Claus?
Kente Claus,
Ambassador of goodwill.
Kente Claus,
Love, peace, and unity.
Kente Claus. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. What do you mean?
Yeah, and the brotherhood of senses uplifted on everyone.
I'm gonna sit here. Come join me.
It gets me in the spirit to be me. What gets you in the spirit to be you? What gets you excited? Is there any music that you love? Yes, what kind of music is that? Santa Claus music? That gets me excited as well. Yes, 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 yes. Because you know what he represents? He represents happiness and joy. Right? During a joyous time. Right? And so we're going to talk a little bit about the joyous time. I saw the coloring you were doing over there. That is beautiful work. Yes, and I have a copy of it here because I would like to share this with little kids all over the world. And I'd like to share your art with them. Okay? So you have to make sure you sign your name so everyone knows who it came from. Okay? Let's get everyone's names, please. Leanna. What a wonderful name, Leanna. My name is Kente Claus. Do you know what Kente is? No. Oh, there's some Kente right there. Yes, it's a beautiful fabric of Kente. Yes, I like it so much. And do you see the Kente here? And you know what's interesting about Kente is that it actually tells a story. Yes, every color, every shape, every design is there for a reason. Just like all of you have been designed and here for a reason. Yes, I'm so excited to watch you find out what that reason is and make a difference in this world. And how about you, young prince? Your name?
Ashim.
Ashim. It is a pleasure, Ashim. My name is Kente Claus. How are you? Wonderful. Well, today is a special day because it's the Christmas kickoff. Yes, you've heard of the 12 days of Christmas. I like to celebrate all of them. Is that okay? Okay, good, wonderful, wonderful. So, a few things we like to do, but I like to get everyone's names so we're acquainted. Now, for those who've never seen me before, I know it may be a surprise. Are you a little shocked? A little shocked? No? Well, you sounded shocked. You said, I've never seen a black Santa before.
That's what you said.
Yes, I know. Well, you know what? This is why I wanted to speak on that. So you can understand why I am wearing this suit. It's a very long story. And we don't have long because I have to be in many places today. But I will give you the short version. Okay? So, the short version is that there is a very special story that my family has been responsible to share forever since the story started. And this is a story of the very first Christmas in Africa. Do you know about Africa? Maybe a little? Yes. But it's a lot to know. And even grown-ups don't know a whole lot about it. Because there's so much to find out about it. But if you went through this, did you go through this? Did you put them in order? Can you get them for me, please? Can you hurry and get them for me? Wonderful. So I like that hat. Can I borrow it? I'll trade you. Okay, well, please correct me then. What is it? Yes, I'll go. Well, you know what? I'm so glad you knew what it was. I actually knew what it was, but I was thinking maybe you didn't. But that's my fault for underestimating you. You are a smart one, yes. Oh, Zeb. Wonderful. And you know what? When you show your smarts, do you know what you show? You show that you have amazing people around you. Yes. So because you showed how smart you are, I look at the people around you and I know that they're smart too. That is so nice. That is so nice. You're such a lucky one. Thank you for bringing it. I love your color choices. Very, very nice. So I noticed that there are different pictures here. And so this is the front. And it says God's gift to us. Now wait a second. Christmas, we get gifts, yes? Yes, of course. You get gifts during Christmas. But this is a story about the gift that we all received. Story that my family has had to share forever and ever and ever and ever. So I want to go through this here. Because the first picture I see is this one. This one. Interesting photo. I see one star bigger than them all. Do you see that one star? That's bigger than them all? Yes. It's a very special star. That star is sending a message. And these men, and maybe there was women with them as well, are following this star. Because they were told that long ago that when they see the sign of a star, that means a child is born. A very special child. So they are traveling, following the star. Is that the order that you have? No? Okay. Well, that is coming up. That's coming up. Do you see the pyramids in the back? So these are the wise men who are traveling, following the star. This is what they were looking for. The child that was born. The King of the world. The Lord of Lords. And look at him. He looks just like a regular boy. But that's why you cannot judge a book by its cover. Because you never know what you discover. Isn't that correct? So, this is his parents. Joseph and Mary. And you know, when I walked in, I saw a picture that looked like a Mary and a baby Jesus. You see that? That's the photo. That's what I know. When I think of Mary and I think of Jesus, that's the picture I see. It's important to know what you see when you hear things. Okay? Because when you hear Santa, you thought white. So you have to be careful that what you see is really what you're hearing, and what you're hearing is really what you see. Because when I hear Mary and baby Jesus, that is who I see. So this is the first family, the Holy Family. And Jesus was born in a manger. Now, this, more gifts. Well, listen, this is very Christmas-like. More gifts. Do you see the gifts? But look how they presented the gifts. Do you see that? It's not a regular way of presenting a gift. Because do you know why? They were presenting a gift to a king. And when you are among certain people, there are certain ways you need to behave. Like when you are with your parents and you're responding to your parents and they ask you, did you make your bed? There's a certain way you have to respond to that. Because it's your parents, it's your grandmother, it's the one that looks after you, the one that you respect. So when you respect people, and we should respect all people, it's very important that you do so in every way possible. And so when they presented these gifts to the king, even though he was just a little baby, they still paid him homage. Have you seen anyone like this before? In church, maybe?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know what this is called? It's called worship. Worship. Yes, it's a very special way of paying tribute. And this is why it is very important for us to be humble. Humility. And this is why even where the king was born, in a very humble setting. So never worry about what you see around you. Okay? Don't judge a book by its cover, because you never know what you'll what? Discover. So they paid tribute and they brought special gifts because it's Christmas. And Christmas is really just a birthday party. Oh, that's why we have balloons in here. I was so happy to see the balloons, because to me, that's what you see at a birthday party. And this is a birthday party. And for whom? Whose birthday is it?
Allah's.
Yes, that's correct. His parents' name Yeshua. So, this is the last page. And this page shows them traveling. Okay? And you see those in the background? What do you see in the background there? Do you know what those are?
Pyramids.
Those are pyramids, yes. Right again, young prince. And these pyramids are found in Africa, in a place called Egypt. And Egypt is where this is from.
Egypt is in Africa, in grasslands and a rainforest. And Africa is close to Madagascar.
Did you know that? I just found that out actually recently. You know the movie Madagascar? Yes, that's actually part of Africa. Isn't that amazing? That all these stories about where we're from is being told, and they leave out the most important part. It's us. But we're going to tell. But listen, that's why it's so wonderful that you can open your Bible and see stories of Egypt. That you know we were there and that we were part of it. So this is the long journey that they had to travel all the way to the pyramids. And you can see a map. And see, this journey wasn't an easy journey. It was a trying journey. It was a very difficult journey. But there were incredible miracles that took place. Yes, of course miracles took place. We're talking about the true and living God in the form of a baby. Of course there was going to be miracles. And so, what happened is that there was a message left of all of these miracles. And it was hidden in the sand. Okay? Now my family is from Ghana, which is where Kente is from. And my family long ago received a message. And that was a message to go to Egypt to find out about this Lord that toppled all of Egypt in fear of this Lord coming to Ghana. So we packed up all of our gold and all of our finest kente to pay tribute to this king that we hear entered Egypt. And when we arrived, we found out that this king that toppled all of these idols was actually this king. And it happened thousands of years ago. So that means we received a very special message, and we found these scrolls. And on these scrolls, it told of the story of the first Christmas in Africa. And it became my family's responsibility to always tell the stories of all these incredible miracles. Then, recently, I, a descendant of our great family, was given an opportunity to wear this suit. Now, this suit you associate with a few things, right? Like, what's the first thing you associate? You think of when you see this suit? Cookies. I know, cookies. It's cookies, I know.
But that's made of cookies?
No, but that's what you think of because this is what you leave, cookies. But there's also something else that we do, and that is to send toys, right? When you see this suit, you think, where are the toys? Speaking of toys, I think this is a good time to share some toys. Would you like a toy? Yes, would you like a toy? Really? Well, let me get you one, okay? All right, look at this. I actually have toys right here, waiting for you. Would you like the airplane or the bear? Ah, she likes the airplane. So she said the airplane. Well, this is why I gave her a choice, because you never judge a book by its cover. And you always give ladies the first choice, right? So this is yours, young man. Now let me tell you about receiving gifts. This is for you. Now, although you may not think that this is a good gift for you, and I don't know, do you like it? Yes, I like him too. This is the 2018 Christmas bear from Kente Claus. So this is a very special bear, and I really, it's gonna hurt to say goodbye. But I trust you that you will give him wisdom and love. Yes? All right. So I'd like to present to you Barry. Oh, that's Barry. Say hello to Barry. Everyone say hi, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry, how are you?
I have a stuffed animal that's a bear, and he's named Blueberry Johnson.
Blueberry Johnson. Isn't that amazing? So now Blueberry Johnson has a little buddy named Barry. Oh, isn't that wonderful how that works? Praise God. Oh, so, yes, sharing gifts is what I do. And so I've been given an opportunity to actually help out Santa. And that is to share toys to all of our people across Africa and the Caribbean islands. And that is why I believe you brought the gift. Someone brought the gift for us to actually send. And I'll be sending off and delivering toys to little boys and girls all across the Caribbean island and Africa, thanks to all of your help. So that is my job. And this is why I get to wear this suit. Now, I'm going to share a very special story with you. Would you like to hear another story? Yes? Okay, wonderful. Look at this book. I love this book. This book is called The Night Before Christmas.
How about The Nightmare Before Christmas?
That's a great movie too. Doesn't it end in a good note? Yes, I thought so. Now, take a look here. You know what? Can you bring your chairs a little closer? I want you to see. And I can bring mine just a little closer too. So here we are, the night before Christmas. And look at this Claus. Look at that. It's Kente Claus. See? That's right. Look at Kente Claus. See? We even have our own book. Now, I can't control what color my hair is. So this one has white, one of my ancestors. There he is again. The night before Christmas. Isn't this beautiful? Looks like snow is falling.
It looks like snow.
Who's gonna make a snow person? You gonna make snow people? Well, you know what? You can decorate them with kente and different fabrics, and you can make a kente snowman. I would love to see that. Okay? Maybe you could do that for me. Okay. Actually, have you heard about the night before Christmas? Well, let's begin. Here we go. When all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. You've heard this story before. Good. Not even a mouse. Wait, look at there's the mouse. He's so. I think the cat has him awake, to be honest. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that Kente Claus soon will be there. Do you see the stockings? Yes? Well, guess what? Good news. I brought you stockings as well. Okay? And before you leave, you'll all get one of these stockings here. This is a special stocking. It's a special stocking from me that you can put a little special gift in it to someone in your house that you love. Okay. So there are the stockings. How many are there? Six. Six people in the house, I presume. Lots of people in the house. Well, there's 3 of the 6. The children were nested, all snug in their beds, with vision of sugar apples dancing in their heads. Now, sugar apples is from a country that I call home. It's called Caracou, and it's in the West Indies. And if you go on my Facebook page, on my Instagram page, you can see pictures of me and my home in Caracou by the beach. Yes, I like to go where it's nice and warm. And that's where sugar apples are from. And Mama and her handkerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn there arose such a chatter, I sprung up from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, he flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. What could it be? TJ, do you have that music handy? Do you have that last song? Well, I'm just wondering, because I think we could actually play along. So, look at this. Look what he saw out the window. What could that be? The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to his wondering eyes should appear? A miniature sled and 8 tiny reindeer with a little old driver so lively.
It's yours. No, it's not for anyone else. It is yours.
He could not wait to see.
I didn't want to interrupt.
And look, I think he's wearing a kufi too. Isn't that something? Isn't it great when you see yourself in things? Yes, of course. He's missing the braids, but maybe they're underneath. Because I have braids underneath too. There he is, more rapid than eagles. His coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. And look at his belt. His belt is just like my belt. Maybe you know these names. Now, Dasher. Who else? Do you know any other names?
Rudolph.
Rudolph is one of them, yes. But look who we have here. Now Prancer. Now Dancer and Vixen. And look at their ornaments. Aren't they majestic and beautiful? Yes. On Cupid and Cupid. On Donner and Blitzen. Look at them all. To the top of the porch. To the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves, they begin to fly when they meet an obstacle in the sky. They're on top of the roof now.
Why?
Because they have to drop off Kente. So up to the housetop, they flew with the sleigh full of toys and Kente Claus too. And when in a twinkling, he heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Can you make little hoofs like that? Yes, I can hear it. It's like they're here. As I drew his head and he's turning around, down the chimney, Kente Claus came down with a bound. He was dressed in fur from head to toe and foot, and his clothes were all tarnished from ashes and soot. Why do you think that happened? Well, I know why, because he went down a chimney, and in the chimney is where the ashes are. And there he is with the toys. I wonder who gets what. I see a bicycle and a train. Who would like a bicycle?
Me.
Really? A bicycle? And you can ride one? Not yet.
I'll learn.
You will learn. That is right. A bicycle, he says. What a great choice. And there's a train here and a giraffe. There he is. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. Who has dimples? Where are dimples?
Yeah.
There's the dimple. Hey, she just made you dimples. What's up? His cheeks were rose like roses. His nose like a cherry. His mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it circled his head like a reef. Wow. Here he is. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughs like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Because maybe he was worried about someone breaking into his home, right? But then when he realized that it was actually Kente Claus bringing gifts and toys, he knew he had nothing to be worried about. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Look at those toys, aren't they great? They're old school toys. Yes, they're very, you can tell that they are very special. Do you know why they're special? Because they look like someone made them by hand, right? They're handmade. And when you receive
Like
something...
this is handmade?
Yes, yes. And this suit is hand sewn. Okay? And so when someone does their work and they use their hands, you have to respect that. Just like a farmer. You know, farmers use their hands, right? Well, what do farmers use their hands for? What do you think? Well, first you plant, right? First you probably have to clear. Probably first you have to clear the way, right? So you gotta pull all the weeds. Can you pull the weeds? Let me see you pull the weeds. Yeah, pull the weeds. There you go. Give it a little pull. Then, once you pull the weeds, then you have to dig up. Can you help me? What do I do? Should I dig up the soil?
Yeah, turn over the soil.
So we have to turn over the soil. So we have to use our shovel and turn over the soil. Now, what do? Now let's plant. What are we going to plant?
Sunflower.
Sunflowers? And what about you?
Water.
We're going to plant water? I wish that was possible. That would be amazing. There'd be places all over the world, especially in Africa, that we can plant water. But we'll need the water later, so keep that handy, okay?